when we think about sex, for instance, we start to realize that it's not just body parts being connected together. We are energy systems. And if you're holding, for instance, resentment towards your partner, or on the other hand, really open-hearted feelings of love and acceptance and worship and kindness and goodness, this is going to create a different vibrational field between the two of you. And it's going to, the way that sex really gets both partners into this state of mystical oneness in terms of what it would really mean in terms of accessing the psychedelics within our system, you're getting into a state of synchronization. And the newer research coming out about psychedelics, it's showing that it really comes down to a state of high synchronization and coherence within the human body. Well, that maps onto something that actually we can control to a certain extent. And one of the key things here is the emotions that we bring to sexual intimacy. So HeartMath has done a lot of research on this, unfortunately not in the realm of sexuality, but they've done a lot of research in terms of what they call social coherence, how you are feeling, whether you are in a survival emotion or in an elevated emotion. You could also conversely say negative or positive emotion, but where you are, like if you're in a feeling of frustration or fear towards your partner, or you're in a feeling of compassion or gratitude, this is going to change the energy. They looked at particularly the heart and the energetic field the heart is giving off. And that is going to change it's going to fortify, strengthen the field that around your body. And if you go on Google Images, for instance, and you look up HeartMath, you can see what fear does to your field. This is HeartMath research. Fear will shrink your field around your body, the biofield. And love will expand the field. So people say, okay, well, how can I have this amazing kind of sex, a psychedelic sex? Well, paying attention to things that we normally don't think really matter. I tell you one thing, in my past, I didn't even think that that was important in my past. Like, how many of us have had sex where our minds were a million miles away, or maybe even we weren't really that happy with our partner at the time, but we just had sex anyway. And yes, you might have pleasure. Yes, you might even orgasm, but you're in a state of decoherence then, right? When your mind and body are not connecting in that way, and when you're not connecting in an elevated emotion way with your partner, you're disconnecting. Yes, you're connecting physically, but you're not connecting on the subtle energy level. You need to be in a state of heart coherence with your partner in order for this energy field to be strengthened between the two of you. And then when that is strengthened between two of you, that's when we can get into this exponential state for both of you that brings you to an altered state.